In a previous video, I ran you through how to finish the Hybrid Nation SBC for cheap. Today, I'm going to be doing a very similar thing, except now we're going to be looking at the Hybrid Leagues. Before I do get into the video, if you enjoy the content here and want to see a bit more from me, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. We are uploading the latest FIFA 22 tutorials, so if you do want to make coins, then this is the best channel to follow. If you want to take it a step further, there is a link in the description down below which will take you to my second YouTube channel. Over there, we're not playing FIFA, but we are playing the latest games. So if you do want to see that, as said, there is a link in the description down below. Getting back into the video, the Hybrid League SBC is very similar to the Hybrid Nations. It's a challenge we have every year with very similar requirements. The only difference is that we have a different formation. For this, we need to complete 4 different teams. Give me 5 7 league boots, the whole 9 yards, and the first 11. If you're not needing all 4 of those teams, I have left time codes in the description so you can go to the team you want. Before starting, I should also say that this can be very expensive. So if you are struggling to get coins, go watch one of the previous videos to complete the Hybrid Nation SBC, as that one is a lot cheaper, or you can go to one of the previous trading methods which will help you get a few extra coins into your account. So the first team, give me 5. The requirements for this team is that you need exactly 5 leagues in your squad, max 4 players from the same league, max 4 players from the same club, minimum 6 rare players, minimum team rating 69, minimum team chemistry 80, and number of players in the squad 11. And this is the team that I've managed to put together. In net, I've got Kragno, who cost me 800 coins. At right back, I have Piscini, who cost me 500 coins. In the centre back position, I have Mancini, who cost me 0 coins. The other centre back position, I have Acerbi, who cost me 1,600 coins. In the left back position, I have Emerson, who cost me 900 coins. At right mid, I have Mbaba, who cost me 0 coins. In the centre mid position, I have Sensi, who cost me 0 coins. In the left mid position, I have Bruma, who cost me 0 coins. In the cam position, I have Carlos Sola, who cost me 950 coins. The other cam position, I have Joan Mata, who cost me 0 coins. And finally, at striker, I have Paco Alcacer, who cost me 850 coins. For this team, if you follow this team layout, you should be perfectly fine. For the left mid position, even though I've included Bruma, you could actually put any player. It doesn't need to be Bruma. As long as it's a left mid with a different nationality in a different league to all the other players, you'll be perfectly fine. You don't actually need to worry about chem. So go into your club, find any player that you have within the left mid that fits those parameters, and then just drop them in. This should save you some coins when going through this team. In total, when I put all of this together, it cost me 5,600 coins. A lot of money has been saved because a lot of these players I did already have within my club. And as a reward for finishing this, you'll get a Prime Mix Players Pack. The next team that you need to go through is the 7 league boots. For this, the requirements are exactly 7 leagues in the squad, max 3 players from the same league, max 3 players from the same club, minimum team rating 78, and minimum team chemistry 85. And for this is the team that I've put together. In net, we've gone for Marchesin, who cost me 1,400 coins. In the centre back position, we have Senesi, who cost me 850 coins. Right in the middle, we have Perez, who cost me 700 coins. And for our third and final centre back, we have Palomino, who cost me 700 coins. Moving to the right mid position, we have Buendia, who cost me 800 coins. The centre mid position, we have Rodriguez, who cost me 0 coins. In the other centre mid position, we have Zalarin, who cost me 0 coins. In the left mid position, we have Lamela, who cost me 0 coins. In the right wing position, we have Piatti, who cost me 500 coins. In the left wing position, we have Blanco, who cost me 0 coins. And for our striker, we have Danilo, who cost me 0 coins. All of this is fairly easy to put together because all of them are from Argentina. You do not have to worry about chemistry. As long as you have these players, you're in good hands. In total, this cost me 4,950 coins, and out of it, I was able to get a Prime Electrum Players Pack. Because this team all comes from the exact same nation, you should not have to worry about chemistry. You can also swap out some of these players if you really want to. As long as they have the same nationality and belong to the same leagues with the layout that I have with this team, then you're in good hands. You'll be perfectly fine. So if you don't have some of these players in your club, but you have similar players with the same nationality and playing in the same league, then you are free to use them instead. Moving on to the next team, we have the whole 9 yards. The requirements for this is exactly 9 leagues in the squad, max 2 players from the same league, max 2 players from the same club, minimum 6 rare players, minimum team rating 80, team chemistry 99, and number of players in the squad 11. And this is the team that I put together. In net we have Marchesin, who cost me 1,400 coins. Right back we have Mazraoui, who cost me 700 coins. The centre back position we have Martinez at 1,800 coins. The other centre back position we have Goltz, who cost me 950 coins. In the left back position we have Acuna, who cost me 2,500 coins. In the right mid position we have Meza, who cost me 950 coins. In the CDM position we have Kraneviter, who cost me 500 coins. The other CDM position we have Paredes, who cost me 1,950 coins. In the left mid position we have Vargas, who cost me 3,200 coins. In the striker position we have Higuain, who cost 1,100 coins. And for our final player we have Correa, who cost me 950 coins. This is really when this SBC starts to get expensive. There's some players in here that you cannot swap out because they fit perfectly within them with the links that they have and the league and nationality that they belong to. And because of this, and everyone is trying to get these exact players for this SBC, it has bumped their price up to quite a bit. Acuna should be at his price for his rating at 2,500, so that's not too bad. But then we move on to players such as Vargas, who costs 3,200 coins and is slowly increasing in price. If you can get someone like this from your packs, then this is perfect. This will save you a lot of money from this SBC. For me completing this, I spent 15,950 coins, but out of it we did get a mega pack. For this one, the only way that you're not going to get chemistry is if players are out of their position. I think the only one that you need to worry about is Correa, as he is a default centre forward. You'll have to move him up to a striker. Everyone should be getting 9 chem after that, even without loyalty. And this should help you achieve that 99 chemistry to complete this SBC. This now brings us on to our final team, the first 11. The requirements for this is exactly 11 leagues in a squad, minimum 8 rare players, exactly gold players, team chemistry 100, and number of players in the squad 11. And this is the team that I've put together. In net, we start off with Ospina, who cost me 1,700 coins. In the right back, we have Munoz, who cost me 0 coins. In the centre back position, we have Sanchez, who cost me 2,900 coins. In the centre back position, we have Murillo, who cost me 0 coins. In the left back position, we have Castillo, who cost me 650 coins. In the CDM position, we have Lerma, who cost me 3,300 coins. In the right mid position, I have Chara, who cost me 1,000 coins. In the centre mid position, I have Uribe, who cost me 0 coins. In the other centre mid position, I have Quintero, who cost me 0 coins. In the left mid position, I have Sinistera, who cost me 7,000 coins. And finally, for our striker, we have Morelos, who cost me 400 coins. You'll probably notice if you're putting this team together that you will not get full chem. This is because you need loyalty on all your players. Loyalty is achieved in one of two ways. The first way is by getting that player in a pack. Some of these players I was able to pack, which meant they had loyalty, but it wasn't enough for this team. The second way is by playing 10 matches with those players, which is what I ended up doing. Now, I didn't actually play the full match. I'm really not too bothered about my record, so I went over to squad battles, went over to the team of the week, played the team of the week, and the second I kicked off, I ended up just forfeiting the match. And I did this 10 times. In previous years, there have been no loss glitches, which you can do if you do care about your record. But as of right now, I have not come across a no loss glitch within the game. So this is what you're going to have to do, or you're actually going to have to play 10 full matches. You'll also notice that this is getting very expensive, with one player being Sinistera costing 7,000 coins. This is because I couldn't find any other person to replace him with, and it seems like other players are going through a very similar situation, so everyone's gonna have to go for Sinistera. This has bumped up his price to be the most expensive player throughout this whole SBC. In total, I spent 16,950 coins, but out of it, I was able to get a rare players pack. Once you've finished all 4 of these teams, this is the Hybrid Leagues finished. Everything is completely done, and your reward will be a rare mega pack on top of all the other individual rewards you was able to get. In total, it cost me 43,450 coins to buy all the players that I needed for each of these teams. We should also highlight that for a lot of these players, I did already have in my club. If you was to buy every single one of these players, it could push up to around 60,000 coins. But the good thing is that even if you put out those 60,000 coins, it's still far less than the pack reward that you'll be getting at the end. And I'm happy to say that even though things were very expensive, I still was able to make profit. And I didn't get anyone too crazy out of my packs. I was able to get Lamar twice, Gomez, Asensio, Tornstra, who was an inform for that week, Maguire and Alexandro. These aren't crazy good players, but with everything that I was able to get, including some of the silvers, I was able to list them and I was able to make profit. And there are ways in which you can make it even cheaper. This is very similar to what we've had with the previous video where we talked about the Nation Hybrid SBC. You can swap out players that you have managed to pack yourself. I've given options when going through each of these. If you have different players within your club, you can actually use them instead of the players that I've shown within this video. The players that I've shown within this video are those that were already in my club, so it only makes sense for you to do the same thing. Another way that you can make it cheaper is by bidding on players rather than buying them. For me, I went onto the transfer market and I just bought the cheapest players because I knew that half the players I already had within my club, and that made it a lot cheaper. But if you was to buy every single one of these players, instead of actually using a buy now, you can bid instead. And finally, the thing that I always recommend, and this is the best thing that you can do whilst you're looking at players to add to the SBC, also look out to see whether or not they're good players to trade with. I ended up trading with a couple players, being Kramerviter, Piatti and Pacini. They were all going for anywhere between 500 to 700 coins at the time. But when I checked the market, no one was bidding on these players. So I've used a trading method that I did talk about in a previous video. If you do want to see that video, there will be a link in the description down below. It'll show you how to trade with no risk whatsoever, and it takes next to no time. I spent about a minute or two just going through each player to find the lowest buy now, bid on them at their minimum amount, and then wait for them to expire whilst I was finishing the SBC. By the time I finished the SBC and put the team together, I came back to my watch list and I was able to win about 20-30 out of the 50 that I managed to bid on right at the beginning. Each of them was only giving me a couple hundred coins, but I was able to get a lot of them, which equal to me making thousands of coins. And as I'm doing the voiceover for this video, I'm still trading with these players over on the web app. This is always the easiest way in which you can make profit from SBCs before you even open packs. I've been able to make about 30-40k out of these players, which doesn't give me profit, but it is close to me breaking even. And then on top of it, we were able to get all of those packs, which did give me a lot more coins. Anyway guys, this is exactly how you complete the Hybrid Leagues SBC. These are all the different teams as well as the extra stuff that I managed to do, which guaranteed that I was going to make profit. If you do have any questions, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.